Hello, friends. Today, let's explore how Stoic virtues can transform your life and relationships. Imagine a light in the chaos, guiding you to serenity and respect. Discover 9 virtues that, when applied, make people naturally prioritize you. We'll start with the unwavering patience of a centennial tree. Stay with me on this revealing journey and get ready to become stronger, more confident, and more inspiring. Shall we begin? Virtue 1, the virtue of patience. Imagine walking through a dense forest where sunlight barely penetrates the canopy. Amidst the robust vegetation, a centennial tree stands out. Its roots delve deep into the soil, embracing the earth with an invisible but unwavering force. Storms may roar, and winds may howl, but this tree remains firm and unshakable. Such is the virtue of patience, a silent force that manifests in resilience against adversity. In modern life, patience is a rare and precious quality. It's like an oasis in the desert, offering relief and hope. The centennial tree didn't become strong overnight, it grew slowly, facing the seasons, learning to survive in times of scarcity, and flourishing in times of abundance. Patience teaches us to wait for the right moment, to not be carried away by haste, which often leads to mistakes. There is a profound symbolism in how this tree faces adversity. Each leaf, each branch, tells a story of resistance and perseverance. Similarly, our lives are composed of moments that test our patience. When we remain firm and patient, like the tree, we earn the admiration and respect of those around us. They see in us a stability that inspires confidence and security. Ironically, many seek the fastest path to success only to discover that true strength lies in waiting and growing slowly, like the centennial tree. Patience becomes a metaphor for life, a journey where every step counts, where every challenge overcome makes us stronger and more resilient. Being patient is, in a way, personifying this tree that, despite the storms, continues to grow and thrive. The hyperbole of patience is evident in the stories of great leaders and thinkers who, through calmness and time, achieved extraordinary feats. Their lives are like alliterations of wisdom and calm, repeated in every pondered decision, in every choice made with care. They show us that, like the tree that remains firm, we too can face storms with serenity and determination. Close your eyes and imagine the vivid images of a tree gently swaying in the wind, its leaves whispering ancient secrets. This whisper is the essence of patience, a quality that, when practiced, resonates deeply in those who witness it. People begin to gather under its shade, seeking comfort and inspiration, feeling drawn to this quiet strength. As you contemplate this centennial tree, let your mind turn to the bright moon illuminating the night's darkness. This serene light, which guides lost travelers, is a symbol of how serenity in adversity can attract others to you, seeking guidance and clarity. Virtue 2, serenity in adversity. In a vast desert where the sand seems endless and the heat is relentless, night falls, bringing a profound silence and piercing cold. In this arid and desolate scene, the moon rises, round and bright, casting its silver light over the dunes. It is an almost magical sight, as if the sky itself is reaching out to comfort weary travelers. The moon, with its luminous serenity, becomes a beacon for those seeking a path, a perfect metaphor for serenity in times of adversity. Imagine yourself as a traveler in this desert, facing seemingly insurmountable challenges. Each step is heavy, each breath is hard. Yet, when you look up at the sky and see the moon shining tranquilly, something changes within you. This soft light, cutting through the darkness and illuminating your path, brings a sense of peace and clarity. Being serene in difficult times is exactly that, being a calm and constant light in the darkness, offering guidance and hope to those around you. Serenity is a silent force, a constant presence that calms and guides. Think of the moon, which never ceases to shine, even when clouds try to obscure it. Similarly, serene is the one who maintains composure and clarity, even when circumstances are adverse. This serenity is not only a demonstration of inner strength but also a beacon for others who naturally turn to you for support and inspiration. Ironically, many lose themselves in life's storm, succumbing to despair and anxiety. Yet those who manage to maintain serenity stand out as true leaders, figures of calm in a sea of chaos. This serenity is a powerful metaphor, comparable to the moonlight cutting through the darkness, offering not only direction but also a sense of safety and confidence for those who follow it. There is a profound symbolism in the image of the moon illuminating the desert. Serenity transforms the darkest night into an opportunity for reflection and growth. It teaches us that even in the most difficult situations, we can find beauty and clarity. By being serene, you personify this soft and constant light, attracting those seeking a safe harbor amidst life's storms. With this serenity, you create vivid images of peace and safety. People around you feel drawn to your calmness, like moths to a flame. They find comfort in your presence, knowing they can count on you for guidance and support. It is as if you were the moon, illuminating their paths and showing that, even in adversity, there is always a way forward. As the moon continues to shine in the sky, imagine yourself now as a river that, despite obstacles, finds its way. This resilience and adaptability will be the next step in our journey, showing how we can overcome the stones in our path and move forward, always seeking growth and fulfillment. Virtue 3, the importance of resilience. Imagine a river winding through mountains and valleys, facing rocks and gorges on its relentless journey to the sea. It doesn't stop before obstacles, instead, it finds ways to circumvent them, adapting to circumstances. This is the essence of resilience, the ability to keep moving forward, no matter the difficulties. Each bend, each detour in the river's path symbolizes the inner strength that drives us to overcome adversities. Resilience is like flowing water. Without a defined shape, it adapts to any container, always finding a way out. Similarly, in life, resilience allows us to face and overcome challenges, shaping ourselves as needed. This continuous and adaptable flow inspires those around us, showing them that regardless of the circumstances, it is possible to move forward. There is a deep irony in the strength of resilience. At first glance, water seems fragile, unable to withstand rocks. Yet, over time, it wears down even the hardest stones, sculpting entire landscapes. Similarly, resilience may seem subtle, but its strength is immense, capable of transforming our lives and the lives of those who observe us. Each obstacle overcome is proof of our ability to adapt and grow. The river metaphor teaches us that life is not a straight path but a series of curves and detours. Resilience gives us the flexibility to navigate these changes, keeping our course even in turbulent waters. When we demonstrate resilience, we become a living example of perseverance and determination, inspiring others to follow our lead. Visualize a river that, despite rocks and waterfalls, continues to flow with serenity and purpose. The images of this calm but relentless river remind us that resilience is a quiet yet unbreakable force. Water doesn't fight obstacles, it surrounds them, always finding a way. This approach can be applied to our own lives, showing that flexibility and adaptability are key to overcoming any challenge. The hyperbole of resilience is seen in the stories of great achievements and overcomings. People who, like the river, faced gigantic adversities but never stopped flowing. Their lives are inspiring examples of how resilience can lead to success and personal fulfillment. This silent and persistent force attracts admiration and respect from everyone, becoming a continuous source of inspiration. As the river continues its journey, now imagine the purity of a crystal, whose transparency reveals its essence. This crystalline honesty will be our next step, showing how truth and integrity can build trust and loyalty in human relationships. Virtue 4, honesty as a pillar. Imagine a pure crystal, shining under the sunlight. Each facet reflects a clear truth without distortion. Such is honesty, a transparency that reveals the essence of who we are, without masks or deception. In a world where appearances often deceive, being honest is like being that crystal, radiant and unmistakable, a guiding light amidst the darkness of distrust. Honesty is a quality that naturally attracts the trust of others. Think of a crystal that, when placed in the light, shines intensely, revealing its inner beauty. Similarly, when we are honest, our true essence becomes visible to those around us. They feel they can trust us because our intentions are clear and our actions reflect our inner truth. There is a powerful symbolism in the purity of the crystal. Just as it cannot hide its imperfections, we too, by being honest, show our flaws and vulnerabilities. This transparency makes us more human, more accessible. Ironically, it is precisely this vulnerability that strengthens our relationships, building a solid foundation of trust and mutual respect. Visualize a crystal that, even in a dark environment, continues to shine with an inner light. This light is the truth, the honesty that illuminates the path not only for us but also for others. Honesty becomes a metaphor for integrity, a quality that does not bend under external pressures. When we remain honest, we keep our dignity intact, attracting those who value truth and transparency. The hyperbole of honesty is evident in the stories of great leaders and historical figures who, through their truth, inspired nations and changed the course of history. Their lives are like alliterations of integrity, repeated in every word, in every action. They show us that honesty is not just a virtue but a fundamental pillar upon which lives of meaning and purpose are built. Images of a resplendent crystal under the light remind us of the beauty of truth. Just as this crystal illuminates the environment around it, honesty illuminates our lives and the lives of those we interact with. People are drawn to this light, knowing they can count on us in times of uncertainty and doubt. Being honest is, therefore, being a beacon of clarity and confidence, guiding others with the light of truth. As you contemplate the purity of the crystal, now imagine a warm blanket on a cold night, offering comfort and connection. This empathy, which warms hearts and creates deep bonds, will be our next step, showing how the ability to put oneself in another's shoes can transform relationships and lives. Virtue 5: Empathy as human connection. Imagine yourself on a cold night, surrounded by darkness and silence. Then, someone offers you a warm blanket, wrapping you in an immediate sense of comfort and security. Empathy is exactly like this, a warm gesture that transcends the barriers of isolation and emotional coldness, creating a deep and genuine connection between people. Empathy is an invisible bridge that links hearts and minds. Think of a blanket that not only warms the body but also the soul. When we demonstrate empathy, we offer more than simple understanding, we offer a piece of ourselves, an opening for the other to feel that they are not alone in their struggles. This sincere and welcoming bond makes those around us feel valued and understood. Now visualize a crackling campfire on a winter night. The flames dance and warm, bringing light and heat to the environment. Such is empathy, a flame that illuminates the dark corners of others' suffering, offering not only warmth but also hope. When we put ourselves in another's shoes, we light this flame, showing that we are willing to share their pains and joys. There is a subtle irony in empathy. At first glance, it may seem that we are exposing ourselves to vulnerability by caring for others. However, this openness is precisely what strengthens us. By connecting deeply with others' feelings, we create a mutual support network where each person feels stronger and more capable of facing life's challenges. Empathy is a powerful metaphor for humanity. Just as the blanket warms physically, empathy warms emotionally, providing comfort and security. It reminds us that, no matter how different we are, we all share the same need to be understood and accepted. This mutual understanding creates indestructible bonds, transforming superficial relationships into deep and lasting connections. Now imagine the soft sound of music that soothes and consoles. Empathy has this harmonizing effect, smoothing the edges of human interactions and creating a melody of understanding and support. When we practice empathy, we become part of this symphony, contributing to an environment of peace and acceptance. People around us feel this harmony and are naturally drawn to us, seeking the comfort and security we offer. As you enjoy the warmth of the blanket and the soft music, visualize the sunrise, bringing new light and hope to the world. This gratitude, which transforms darkness into light and warms even the coldest hearts, will be our next step, showing how the act of thanking can illuminate the lives of everyone around us. Are you enjoying the content? Then don't waste any time. We have an incredible opportunity for you. Transform your financial life and develop a balanced and resilient mindset with the ebook Wealth and Wisdom: Stoicism as a Path to Financial Prosperity. Buy it now and start your Stoic journey towards financial prosperity and true balance. Take this chance to apply the ancient wisdom of Stoicism to your financial life and achieve true wealth. For only $14.90, you can take the first step to transform your financial life with this practical and inspiring guide, which combines ancient teachings with modern financial strategies. Don't let uncertainty and financial stress control your life. Buy now and discover the power of Stoic wisdom to achieve true wealth and financial serenity. Invest in yourself today and reap the benefits of a financially prosperous and balanced life. The purchase link is pinned in the first comment of the video. Don't miss this opportunity. Virtue 6: Gratitude that transforms. Imagine the first ray of sunlight at dawn, dissipating the darkness of night and bringing new hope to the world. This moment of transition, where light overcomes darkness, is a powerful symbol of gratitude. When we express gratitude, we illuminate our lives and the lives of those around us, transforming even the darkest moments into opportunities for growth and joy. Gratitude is like the rising sun, bringing warmth and light to every corner of our existence. Think of how it feels to wake up in the morning and feel the first rays of sun warming your face. This warmth reminds us of all the good things we have, big and small. By cultivating gratitude, we connect with this inexhaustible source of positivity and inspiration that warms our hearts and the hearts of those with whom we share our gratitude. Visualize a garden blooming with vibrant colors and enchanting fragrances. Each flower is a reflection of gratitude, growing and thriving under the loving care of the gardener. Similarly, when we express our gratitude, we cultivate stronger and more meaningful relationships. The people around us flourish with our recognition and appreciation, creating a cycle of positivity that spreads like a sweet fragrance in the air. The irony of gratitude lies in the simplicity of its power. Often, we focus on grand gestures and achievements, forgetting that small moments of thankfulness can have a profound impact. Gratitude is a metaphor for life, a simple, daily practice that can transform even the toughest challenges into opportunities for learning and growth. When we give thanks, we change our perspective and, by extension, the world around us. Now think of a candle lit in a dark room. The soft but constant light dispels the darkness, creating a cozy and tranquil environment. Gratitude has this transformative effect, illuminating our lives with a soft but powerful light. By practicing gratitude, we become this candle, offering light and warmth to others, guiding them out of darkness with our constant glow. The hyperbole of gratitude can be seen in the stories of individuals who, through simple acts of thankfulness, changed the course of their lives and the lives of those around them. Their stories are alliterations of recognition and appreciation, repeated in every word and gesture. They show us that gratitude is not just a virtue but a powerful force that can transform any situation, bringing light and warmth where there was once darkness. As the sun continues to rise, now imagine the calm water of a lake reflecting the day's light, serene and constant. This humility, which always seeks the lowest level but is essential for life, will be our next step, showing how the wisdom of humility can strengthen our relationships and guide us with purpose and clarity. Virtue 7: The Wisdom of Humility. Imagine a serene lake, its calm waters reflecting the sky with perfect clarity. Humility is like this water, always seeking the lowest level but essential for life and harmony. In this natural mirror, we see the wisdom of humility, which teaches us to find our place in the world without arrogance but with quiet confidence. Humility is a quality often misunderstood. It is not a weakness but a silent strength. Think of a river that always flows downward, finding the path of least resistance, but in doing so, nourishes the land and sustains life around it. Similarly, being humble allows us to nurture our relationships and strengthen human connections, recognizing that everyone has something to teach and to learn. Visualize a lush tree, its branches widely spread, offering shade and shelter. Humility is the deep root of this tree, invisible but vital, providing stability and sustenance. When we are humble, our actions speak louder than our words, creating an environment where trust and respect flourish. Others are drawn to this stability and feel safe in our presence. The irony of humility lies in its ability to elevate those who practice it. By lowering ourselves, like water or the tree root, humility allows us to reach greater heights, building solid and lasting relationships. It teaches us that true greatness comes from recognizing greatness in others, creating a cycle of mutual admiration and respect. The metaphor of water reminds us that while humility may seem like a search for a lower level, it is, in fact, an inexhaustible source of strength and wisdom. Like water that always finds its way, humility guides us through life's challenges, keeping us firm and resilient. When we practice humility, we become an example of balance and moderation, inspiring those around us to do the same. Imagine now the soft sound of a flowing stream, its music constant and calming. Humility has this harmonizing effect, smoothing out tensions and creating an atmosphere of peace and cooperation. People are naturally drawn to this serenity, seeking advice and support. By practicing humility, you become this stream, a constant source of calm and wisdom. As you contemplate the tranquil flow of the stream, visualize a raw diamond, whose natural beauty and authenticity will be our next step. This courage to be authentic, to show our true essence without fear, will reveal how authenticity can attract and inspire those around us, creating deep and meaningful bonds. Virtue 8, the courage to be authentic. Imagine a raw diamond, not yet polished but already incredibly beautiful in its natural form. Its authenticity shines with its own unique and unmistakable light. Being authentic is exactly this, having the courage to show the world our true essence, without filters or masks. In a world where appearances often deceive, authenticity stands out as a beacon of truth and integrity. Authenticity is a quality that naturally attracts people. Think of how refreshing it is to meet someone who is genuine, who is not afraid to be who they truly are. This person becomes like the raw diamond, valuable in their originality and purity. When we are authentic, we allow others to see our imperfections and vulnerabilities, creating a space of trust and true connection. Visualize a garden where each flower is different, but together they create a stunning landscape. Authenticity is like these flowers, each contributing its unique beauty to the whole. When we are authentic, we enrich our relationships and communities with our individuality. People are drawn to this diversity, finding inspiration and comfort in our courage to be ourselves. The irony of authenticity lies in its simplicity. Sometimes, people strive so hard to fit in that they lose what makes them special. However, by being true to ourselves, we discover that authenticity is not only easier but also more rewarding. Authenticity becomes a metaphor for life, a sincere expression of who we are that deeply resonates with others and makes us truly memorable. Now imagine a tree that, instead of growing straight and tall like the others, curves and twists, creating a unique and beautiful form. This tree, with its authenticity, stands out in the forest, attracting looks and admiration. Similarly, being authentic allows us to grow uniquely, following our own path and inspiring others to do the same. By embracing our individuality, we show that there is strength and beauty in diversity. Authenticity also brings with it a sense of freedom. Think of how liberating it is not to have to hide who you are or pretend to be something you're not. This freedom is a hyperbole of authenticity, an amplification of its importance and impact. When we are true, we live with more lightness and joy, attracting to us people who appreciate and value our true essence. As you contemplate the beauty of the raw diamond and the freedom of the unique tree, now imagine a lighthouse shining on the horizon, constant and unwavering. This constancy in purposes, which guides ships through storms and keeps the course steady, will be our next step, showing how determination and persistence can attract trust and loyalty. Virtue 9, constancy in purposes. Imagine a lighthouse, firm and imposing, standing alone at the edge of the sea. Its light, constant and unwavering, cuts through the darkness of night and guides ships safely through treacherous waters. Constancy in purposes is like this light, a stable and reliable force that keeps us on course, even when we face storms and challenges. Constancy is a quality that inspires confidence. Think of the lighthouse that never goes out, no matter how violent the waves or how dense the fog. When we demonstrate constancy in our goals and values, the people around us know they can count on us, that we will not waver in the face of difficulties. This firmness creates an environment of security and predictability, essential for any trustful relationship. Visualize a majestic mountain, whose slopes withstand the test of time and the forces of nature. Constancy is this mountain, an imposing presence that offers shelter and guidance. Just as the mountain remains unchanged for centuries, our consistent actions and firm decisions establish a solid foundation on which others can rely. Constancy transforms uncertainties into certainties, fears into courage. The irony of constancy lies in its apparent simplicity. Many underestimate the power of small, repeated actions daily, but it is precisely this repetition that builds unbreakable strength. Constancy in purposes is a metaphor for the slow and deliberate construction of a legacy, where each stone placed day after day contributes to the creation of something lasting and significant. When we are constant, we not only pursue our dreams but also inspire others to persist in theirs. Imagine a river that, despite rocks and obstacles, continues to flow tirelessly towards the ocean. This image of persistence reflects the essence of constancy. The people around us observe our determination and are encouraged to follow their path with the same resilience. Constancy in purposes shows that regardless of the challenges, there is always a way forward, a light to guide. Constancy also brings with it a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Think of how gratifying it is to look back and see the steady progress you have made over time. This gratification is a hyperbole of constancy, amplifying its importance and impact. When we are consistent, we live with a sense of direction and purpose, attracting the admiration and respect of those who value determination and persistence. As you contemplate the lighthouse shining in the imposing mountain, now imagine a centennial tree, whose deep roots ensure its resistance to storms. This patience, which manifests in resilience and the ability to wait for the right moment, will be the next step in our journey, showing how patience can be a silent but powerful force in our lives. If you appreciated this video and found value in our discussions on how to achieve happiness and self-realization through moral virtue and serenity, I have a special request for you. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new content. Each video is carefully crafted to bring deep and practical reflections on how to live a fuller and more conscious life. By subscribing, you will be supporting the growth of our channel and helping to spread Stoic philosophy to more people. Additionally, if you liked the video, don't forget to leave your like. Your support is essential for YouTube to recognize that our content is relevant and recommended to more people who could benefit from these ideas. And last but not least, share this video with friends, family, and on your social networks. Together, we can create a strong and engaged community where everyone can learn and grow together. Thank you very much for your support and for being part of this Stoic journey with us. See you in the next video.